What's going on with Jikook these days? While some are still trying to downplay every moment, Jimin and Jungkook keep appearing together again and again. The new photos have the entire fandom talking about the way they look at each other and the tranquility they exude when they're next to one another. Plus, the new shorts from their trip from Paris to New York gave us some unexpected moments. But that's not all, because a new video of them dancing to Shakira also surfaced, and interestingly, Jungkook keeps staying close to Jimin. And wait until you see the most talked about moment in the video. The very different way Jungkook chose to film Jimin has once again sparked many questions among fans. Also, Jungkook's adorable reaction to the 6-7 ended up stealing everyone's hearts. Stay until the end because there are little details that almost no one is talking about. Seeing Jimin and Jungkook together in this picture is one of those moments that completely captivates you from the very first second, making you want to spend the rest of the day gazing at them and admiring them endlessly. When you love Jikook, you immediately realize that the way they are together and support each other is the clearest and most direct proof of the immense affection they have for one another. There's nothing difficult to understand or need to belabor. Seeing Jimin and Jungkook in the same photo is such a beautiful experience that a single image is enough to bring a huge smile to your face and brighten your entire day. Many people simply see an ordinary photo on the internet, but we, as people who have followed this duo for so long, see two incredible artists sharing another chapter of the wonderful story they have built together. In that image, you can see a super beautiful energy, a mutual comfort, and a sincere affection that demonstrates how much they care for each other at all times. Every detail of the photograph reveals that there is a real connection between them and a closeness that has grown hand in hand year after year. It's impossible not to be completely captivated by the energy they radiate when they're together, because that affection feels natural and transcends the screen. For the entire fandom that has supported them for so long, seeing these kinds of moments between Jimin and Jungkook is the purest and clearest confirmation of their relationship. It shows us that the love, trust, and support they have for each other are stronger than ever, making us incredibly happy to see them so close. The new shorts video has been released, showing their entire international trip from Paris to the FIFA World Cup final in New York, and the most beautiful thing is seeing Jimin and Jungkook inseparable the whole way. Although it was clear they had come from a tiring journey and looked exhausted from the long routine, the happiness of being together was undeniable. It was evident on their faces that being close was all they needed to overcome their fatigue and feel good. It's impressive to see the difference in their attitudes, because they had just come from some very difficult times, including a child crying a lot yesterday after being reprimanded for his misdeeds, showing how hard he had been. But today things changed completely, because being with their loved one makes any problem disappear instantly. Having the person they love most close brings them peace and completely changes their mood for the better. Today we see them incredibly gentle, calm, and even genuinely happy, sharing their time so intimately and directly, inseparable. This short film clearly shows that Jimin and Jungkook are each other's refuge amidst so much work and external pressure. Seeing them smile and support one another on this journey demonstrates to the entire Jikook fandom that their bond is genuine, that being together fills them with peace, and that their relationship is the most important thing they have to stay happy. Watching Jimin and Jungkook's new video dancing to Shakira at the World Cup is one of the most beautiful and fun things this trip could have given us. From the very first second, it's crystal clear that, despite what some people might say, Jungkook and Jimin stayed close to each other, never separating for a moment. This need to be together in the middle of such a massive event directly demonstrates how strong their relationship is and the enormous trust that exists between them when they share a happy moment. The most beautiful thing of all is noticing how Jungkook always has his eyes on Jimin, no matter where they are or how many people surround them. It's truly beautiful to see how Jungkook enjoys the music with such joy, but above all, how he enjoys being by Jimin's side, sharing every dance and every laugh. His attention is completely focused on him, revealing a sincere connection that doesn't need to be hidden because it comes from them completely naturally. For the entire Jikook fandom, seeing them dance and enjoy themselves together at the World Cup is further proof of the love and happiness they share. It shows us that no matter the place or the pressure of the moment, they always find a way to be together and have a good time as a couple. Seeing Jungkook so happy next to Jimin confirms once again that being together is what they enjoy most in this world and what brings out their biggest smiles. What's most striking about this scene isn't even the massage itself, but the special and careful way Jungkook chooses to film Jimin. While he usually films the other band members in more relaxed, funny, and playful moments, with Jimin it's completely different. He captures much quieter, more intimate, and profound scenes from everyday life. The difference in Jungkook's gaze when focusing on Jimin demonstrates the enormous affection and admiration he feels for him at all times. A perfect example of this is this sweet moment, where we see Jimin sitting peacefully between Jungkook's legs while receiving a gentle neck massage. The trust and comfort evident between the two in such a close position speaks volumes about the kind of bond they share. It's precisely these small, daily acts of care that make a huge difference and reveal that there's something much deeper between them than just friendship. Seeing Jungkook document his loved one in such a gentle and tender way shows us how much he values every moment with them. For the Jikook fandom, these kinds of videos are clear signs of the love and constant protection that exists in their relationship. They show us that amidst their busy lives, they always find these moments of peace, affection, and physical contact to care for one another. There are moments that effortlessly fill your heart, and this interaction was definitely one of those special moments that instantly make you smile and leave you thinking about it with immense joy all day long. The excitement, surprise, and sheer fun Jungkook showed in immediately responding to the boys' 6-7 was simply priceless, brimming with contagious positive energy from the very first second. His reaction was so quick, spontaneous, sweet, and funny that it was impossible not to burst out laughing at seeing him enjoy himself so freely, effortlessly, and enthusiastically in front of everyone there. Best of all, Jungkook proves time and again that he never loses the cheerful, sweet, humble, and playful essence that characterizes him so much in his daily life, whether in front of the cameras, on stage, or in the quieter moments of his personal life. He joins in the fun in such a natural, sincere, and approachable way that he transforms a simple, everyday moment into a wonderful, magical, and unforgettable memory for everyone watching him on screen. It's precisely this beautiful, transparent, and affectionate attitude that demonstrates how captivating he is as an artist and as a human being, making it incredibly easy to win over the hearts of ARMY in every country and every corner of the world he visits. For those of us who closely follow Jikook and observe every detail of their lives, their travels, and their daily interactions, seeing Jungkook so happy, free, smiling, and full of life shows us the immense peace and positive energy that surrounds him. It's precisely these small, spontaneous, everyday interactions that reveal his most human, approachable, down-to-earth, and radiant side to the public. Seeing him enjoy himself in such a genuine and joyful way fills us all with so much peace, pride, and happiness, confirming once again why we love witnessing his beautiful personal growth, his true inner peace, and the special light he radiates at every event he attends. When we closely analyze this lovely scene, it's abundantly clear how this joyful and playful side of Jungkook is directly reflected in the beautiful dynamic he shares with Jimin in their daily lives. Sharing that fun spark, that unique connection that only the two of them understand, and that same positive energy is what makes their relationship so warm, beautiful, strong, and full of unforgettable moments for the entire Jikook fandom. Seeing Jungkook express himself with such ease and joy confirms that, surrounded by so much love and having Jimin's sincere, unconditional, and constant support by his side, his personality shines even brighter, he feels completely confident, and his happiness is evident and genuine to all of us. The South Korean press has given special attention to the immense affection, patience, and tenderness that Jimin always shows towards children, highlighting the enormous positive impact his presence has both on and off stage. After his incredible performance at the halftime show of the 2026 FIFA World Cup final, the media quickly drew attention to the unique, sweet, and beautiful connection he has with the youngest members of the family. His attentive and considerate attitude completely won the hearts of people around the world, to the point that the press compared him to the Pied Piper of Hamelin because of the natural, pure, and magical way in which children approach him and follow him with absolute admiration. According to the international news article, immediately after the stadium performance, Jimin didn't go straight backstage, but instead took the time to come down from the stage and personally approach each of the children who participated in the show. With admirable humility and respect, he knelt down to their level to look them straight in the eyes, one by one, and sincerely thank them for all the hard work, dedication, and effort they put in during that important moment. Images circulating on social media show all the children gathered around him, smiling and happy, surrounding him with complete trust that demonstrates how comfortable, safe, and special he made them feel in the midst of a global event. For the entire Jikook fandom that follows his every move, seeing this protective, caring, sweet, and sensitive side of Jimin fills our hearts with immense pride and shows us exactly the kind of wonderful, attentive, and humble human being he is in his daily life. This warm and empathetic nature perfectly complements Jungkook's energy, reflecting the beautiful set of values, love, and peace they share in their life as a couple when they are together. Knowing that Jimin dedicates his time, attention, and love to making others feel valued confirms once again why we love him so much and why the story he has built alongside Jungkook is so genuine and admired by everyone. This beautiful display of affection and simplicity is also a direct reflection of the tranquil and mutually happy environment that Jimin and Jungkook have created for each other over all these years. When a person is filled with peace in their relationship and feels loved at all times, that inner light is visible from miles away and is directly transmitted to those around them. Jimin's sweetness and Jungkook's constant joy show us that they both inspire each other to be better people every day, giving us unique moments that confirm to the fandom that true love is always evident in the smallest details of everyday life. Some people leave an indelible mark on your heart without doing anything special, simply by being themselves in their daily lives and sharing their lives with sincerity. Their mere presence makes the space around them feel warmer, more beautiful, brighter, and filled with a special light that completely transforms the atmosphere from the very first second. The beautiful feeling that Jimin and Jungkook create when they are together is very similar to that feeling, because they don't need to act in an exaggerated way or make grand gestures in front of the cameras to show how close they are. Instead, they transmit a serene gentleness, a genuine calm, and a complicity so pure that it attracts everyone's attention in a completely natural and inevitable way. In a way that deeply moves those who observe them, seeing Jimin and Jungkook share the same space leaves us with a profound and comforting sense of peace that is difficult to describe in simple words. Perhaps life's most beautiful, genuine, and lasting impressions are precisely those that remain unspoken, sincere feelings that touch the heart directly, without needing to draw attention from others, and that retain their warmth no matter how much time passes. Because sometimes, the most beautiful, valuable, and special thing about certain people is that their mere presence together has the magical power to make you smile, bring back your joy, and soothe any worries on the heaviest days. For those of us who are part of the Jikook fandom and closely follow their every move, witnessing these kinds of quiet moments between them is the clearest, most direct, and most transparent proof of the strength and authenticity of their relationship. Knowing that such a real connection exists between Jimin and Jungkook, or simply being near each other gives them the peace and balance they need, fills us with immense pride and love at all times. Seeing how serenely they support each other confirms that their love is their safe haven amidst such busy lives, and it shows us once again that true happiness doesn't need to be shouted from the rooftops, but rather enjoyed quietly and with complete trust alongside the right person. This constant peace they radiate when they're together is the most beautiful and genuine reflection of the entire journey they've traveled, supporting each other through every stage of their lives. The way Jungkook's mere presence calms Jimin in moments of stress, and how Jimin's closeness and tenderness bring a smile back to Jungkook's face, teaches us that their bond goes far beyond cameras, lights, or grand international stages. We, as people who love and support Jikook unconditionally, cherish these moments in our hearts because they remind us that true love is shown in calmness, in knowing glances, in daily respect, and in the simple happiness of knowing that, no matter what happens around them, they always have each other to help them through it.